No.
And did you ever get any money from Maya Lansky?
I never got money from any of those fellas.
None of those
fellas. None of these that I've been reading about, or none that I knew. They never gave me anything.
None of the Shetties?
No. I don't even speak to it. I mean, I met that Charlie once or twice. I don't even talk to him.
You don't like him?
No.
Night Court with Joe Lanou, live on X.
Also known as Duck Corella.
I refuse to answer on the grounds of made intent to
You
criminate.
got any business?
I refuse to answer on the grounds of intent to criminate.
You have any profession?
I refuse to answer on the grounds of made
You
intent
have
to
any
criminate.
occupation?
I refuse.
Works
better if I add myself to the stage. Welcome to Night Court, folks. It's Friday night. Friday night police use of force video reviews. I think this has become my favorite show each night, and we've got some great videos to go over tonight. Some very surprises. I will say again, there is a common theme. I didn't pick them necessarily for this. I just noticed there's a common theme in these videos. We'll see if we can pick that out. But who do we have with us tonight? Well, it looks like we've got Big Ron, co-host of Night Court. We got Fidgy, co-host of Night Court. We've got Bruce Wayne, co-host of Night Court. We've got James, also a co-host of Night Court, and John C., co-host of Night Court. We do have our attorney who's usually late, and that's Lawyer Joe. Welcome, Lawyer Joe.
I was not late. I even went out to dinner and I was not late.
Anything good?
Yeah, it was
Could you
really
be here,
good,
or was
thanks.
it just me?
Jason said he didn't get an invite. I'll send it to him.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
I got you now.
All right, then.
So say it again. I say, welcome, Lawyer Joe. Just pretend that none of that happened and say,
You
What?
said I'm normally late, and I said I was not late. I even went out to dinner and made it in time.
these are recorded. I'm saying not tonight, but normally.
Oh, sometimes. Okay, yeah, sometimes I'm late.
And Benji, how's everybody doing?
A wizard arrives precisely when she's
Leaving to go to work.
Damn it.
Doing awesome.
Got my bourbon, got my cigar. Let's do this.
I tell you what, let's look at see which one I want to do first.
Jason will be here in a minute. I'm sending him an invite.
Did I not send him one?
He said he didn't get one.
I don't think you can trust that guy. Anti-apron kind of guy. But you know what? I'll wait on him because this is going to be a question. We're going to have a question between a SIG or a Glock. Believe it or not, I found a use of force video that make you scratch your head in what your decision is on what you're going to go with as a service weapon.
SIG is always better. Always. There's no discussion.
That actually very well may be the outcome of this video.
I mean, I don't even know why you'd ask that question. That just seems ridiculous.
Well, let's watch the video and see if maybe you have the same. See how ridiculous it is once we see the video.
You're not biased, are you?
Oh, I'm completely biased, 100,000%.
No, I would have never.
I know.
I tell you what,
I know.
for
Debate
a
is starting
legal
in the
mind,
chat.
for a legal mind, Lawyer Joe's extremely biased. If she had a blindfold on, it would be it'd be fishnet stockings so she could see through them.
Shut up.
Well, we've got our Night Court co-host, Vet LT, says Glock. And then we've got Erath saying SIG. So the debate
Erath is right. Sorry. Erath is right.
Okay.
I don't know why you would have left Jason out, Joe. I mean, that was kind of rude.
That was very rude. Hi, Jason.
He was going to talk
Hey,
about
guys.
aprons. I just not.
Hey, how's it going, Joe? Thanks, John.
I think it was
welcome, buddy.
intentional.
I got you back.
Brother, my apologies. I really thought I'd send it to you, but you know what I need? I would put us all in a DM group, but I'm afraid to because I could put things in there, and then you wouldn't be able to see it because everybody's going to post BS all the way through it. So you got 30,000 messages. If we could just keep a clean DM, I would just shoot it out one time and make my life easier. That way I don't forget anything.
Those aprons are affecting your brain cells.
Cheese and rice. Here we go.
All right, we're going to fight John.
We've got, I've invited Range Minded on here.
Man.
Check it out, guys. We got Range Minded Steve from Range Minded Podcast.
Steve.
He is our favorite 2A podcaster without a doubt. And folks,
When I grow up, I
his
want
own
to be
video.
just like him.
I haven't grown up yet.
I'm glad he's on video because we could actually catch him. His nickname's the Fainting Goat. We could actually see him go down and come back up just like a goat. That would be exciting. And you saw it here first on Night Court. Guys, let's get to our first video. I've been treading water, waiting for folks to get in here so we're ready to go. But everybody watching, they don't want to hear us talk. They want to see what kind of videos we got. Here's our first one. SIG or Glock?
No. Nothing in there. No, we have an issue now. You have an issue now. You have any ID on you?
No, I came here to Yeah, I came here to fill this out.
Okay. You reached in the drug box, took a bag of shit out and brought it in the bathroom. We have no idea if you took something or not.
I just said he can search me. I just
Dude,
brought
it's not going to change shit if you already took it.
I didn't leave.
You already ingested something.
Bro.
How do I know what was in that bag to begin with?
Let's go look. It's
How
right
do I know
there.
what was in there to begin with?
Because it's right. I don't have anything. It's in there. I just brought it to you.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you didn't ingest it.
It's in the bag.
That doesn't
There's
mean you
nothing
didn't
to
swallow
ingest. It's fucking hydroxyzine and gabapentin. I fucking am prescribed that. I was hoping maybe. I was hoping potentially, if I was luckiest person on earth, maybe there'd be a bag of fucking oxys in there.
Well, now you're the
There wasn't.
unluckiest
It's
person in the world.
I'd say he was just in possession of prescription.
I would say you're the unluckiest person in the world because you just got yourself jammed up. Bro, nothing.
What?
You went into something you're not supposed to be in. You
said
took shit out and you went into the bathroom.
I had possession?
You just stole this, and you were in possession of pills that are not yours.
No, I didn't put them
That's
in there.
possession
Though.
of
I
control.
just
No, but you went into a
he said
restricted
if I
box.
look on the video,
You took it out.
You said to me, if I look on the video, well, I see you taking stuff out of there and going to the bathroom. I said yes. That's what I took out and went in the bathroom. And then it's all in there. I didn't even open any. I just looked at the. I just read the name.
And again, we have no idea what was in that bag before you took it out and went into a locked bathroom and did whatever you did.
I went in there, read the names of the box.
Where on this box does it say, free for taking, take whatever you want?
I don't see it saying don't take anything else either.
It's in a secure box. It's a pharmaceutical drug return.
Well, I didn't know that. It doesn't say. It doesn't say don't take anything.
Oh, no, Lord.
Does it? Does it say don't take anything? Does it?
Do they belong to you?
Does it say don't take anything? I didn't know. It doesn't say don't take anything. And I've been honest for you since the first second. All right. Well, I've been honest with you since the first second.
Okay.
And that's everything.
Take
I told you you can search me. I have nothing on me except.
Does it seem odd to you, Jason, that there's so much talk about this?
Bro,
Yeah, just get on with
Stop
business.
calling me bro, Frank.
No, because you're just trying to get me in trouble. I already
No,
been
you
honest.
did that to yourself.
I know, and I've been honest with you from the second because I know I messed up.
We were in handcuffs.
You don't walk into a police
territory
lobby.
about a minute and a half in.
When I got arrested,
You're
right. You're right. When I got arrested for what I'm here for, it was a drug charge. Okay. You know what happened that day? I told them all the drugs are in my car. Take them. They took them, arrested me, booked me. I don't fucking lie to police about shit. I did a robbery once. They found me. I told them everything. I just told you everything again. Yes, I went in there. Yes, I went in the bathroom.
And you know what?
I just said, obviously, if I found some fucking Xanax and Oxys, I would have been like, fuck yeah, I took them and left.
They're letting you incriminate yourself.
It's like a gabapentin, a hydroxyzine, and like high blood pressure meds, which has no use to me, so I put them back in the bathroom.
And honesty is a great policy. However,
Say
it
that
doesn't
again,
mean
Pat.
you can break the law because you're honest.
TE.
Like I said, it doesn't say, I didn't know.
They're letting him incriminate
It also
himself.
says no syringes, which was in there, which I put
They don't
back
have to
in.
stop him. They're not asking him questions necessarily. They don't need all this.
Like I said, I'm sorry.
They got him on videotape going in the drop box for unused prescription drugs.
It looks sus, so.
It's easy.
Going into the box and taking shit out looks sus.
Yeah, you're right, it does. But well, maybe you shouldn't fucking leave it in the lobby. Bruh, I'm sorry to keep saying, bruh, I'm sorry.
It's almost like they're going to convince him to take him and book himself into jail instead of just jailing this guy.
What's the?
I just don't.
That's what I'm understanding.
I don't
I mean, what are they waiting on?
Why we can't just, what, because you didn't find, your own admission, you didn't find what you were looking for, and it should just go away?
Just handcuff the kid.
If I grabbed that bag and ran out the fucking door, or was in there and you guys knocked, and I'm in there stuffing pills in my pants or something, and I try and run away, I'd understand. I'd be like, all right, fine, no trouble.
How is that
But
different?
because I'm here telling you what happened, and they're all right.
Again, because you're honest, the crime is okay?
But it doesn't. Where does it say to not touch it? They are not yours.
It's not yours.
Yeah, you're right.
No,
So I put them
it's in
back.
there.
So I put them back.
No, you didn't put them back.
I need to finish this. Give me the pen.
You didn't put them back. Now you've jammed yourself up again. Good, you're not going to walk into a police department lobby, steal drugs out of a box, and walk out.
It's not why I came here. I came here for that.
It's not happening.
Look it off, bro. Bro, get the fuck off. Stop.
I'm not even doing nothing, bro. I'm not doing nothing.
Behind your back.
Hey, yo, you're going
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
That has got to be the worst place in the world to resist arrest.
I would tell you, resisting arrest is not a smart move.
Especially in the lobby of the police department.
Yeah, I will bring it up with your dog. Yeah, me on my face. Me on my face again, bitch. Stop moving. Fuck you. Suck my dick.
Don't they know that's where all the wee-woos live?
I ain't moving, bitch.
Yeah, it's pretty bold of him.
No, you don't think you guys are tough. You guys are fucking bitches.
That's a kid who's got money way too much in his young life.
Big Ron is a good example of what we were talking about pre-show. What's wrong?
And y'all better not take me
That
on fucking
attitude right
shit
there.
again.
Up, dude.
Fuck you.
Nick, I want to get some supplies real quick.
Yo, can you get the fuck? Bro, I cannot fucking breathe, bro.
You're breathing.
You are crushing my chest.
Talking, right? I'll push it.
Well, there we go. I can't breathe.
We're going to pause on that for a second. This come up in our space last Monday about the fall of Minneapolis. And I've heard this several times when, well, people can't breathe in New York, police officers can't depress the diaphragm under any circumstances. Jason, how many people have you arrested all of a sudden had respiratory illness, emergency, acute, happens right then? How many?
Honestly, had it 0. Said they had it.
No, I'm saying people who said that to you, not that they had it. So how many times has that been told to you when you tussling somebody
Honestly,
and you handcuffs on them?
Not many. I can't remember any.
Well, it must be a Southern thing because I've arrested a lot of people that when they get handcuffed, all of a sudden they can't breathe.
So is that why all the cops ignore it when you really can't breathe and you're hyperventilating? Like, is that why they ignore you?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
If you're talking and screaming, you're breathing.
John, am I wrong?
No, you're exactly right. And I would say probably 60% of mine, I can't breathe. I said, are you talking? I mean, and they weren't talking. They were screaming. Yeah, you're breathing. If you couldn't breathe, you couldn't talk and scream.
No, but what if you didn't say anything because you were hyperventilating with your head between your legs and they still didn't believe you?
If anybody looks like they're in distress, it doesn't cost me a dime. I'm gonna call an ambulance, have them come right to the scene and check your ass out. What does it bother me any? And that's exactly what I do. And if somebody says they can't breathe and you want to stand on that, I'll call an ambulance for you too. I don't care.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure that there's some kind of something going on there because when the EMT shows up and is like, no, she's about to have a heart attack. And they're like, oh, she's faking. I just wanted to make sure we're clear on. You would call an ambulance and let them decide, the actual medical professionals?
The whole point of this is that the term I can't breathe is not rare. Well, maybe it's rare for Jason in Minnesota. Maybe that's true. But I'm telling you, down here, it's not rare. And I think John says 60% him. I would say that's rare. But that's not what this video is about. I just wanted to bring that up.
It just seems silly to say when you're saying it, you're breathing. You're like while you're talking. So that just seems silly to say you can't breathe when you're talking.
But that's literally, you can't talk without air.
Right.
Gotcha. All right, let's go back.
I ain't move. You're pushing me down with 7 motherfuckers. You saying I'm mad tiny? Why the fuck need as many people to hold down a fucking 145-pound child, bro?
You say you're a child. How old are you?
You good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
That is good.
Alright,
Listen, my stuff.
What's your name, man?
got a finger in. Fuck you. You already know my name. Bitch, you already said it.
Alright, so you're gonna have to comply, or we're gonna have to take corrective action.
I'll comply. Y'all comply. I want my key and my wallet and my bandana. That's it.
Yep, we'll keep your property with you. Alright,
No, you won't. Last time
All I
y'all
need is
stole
this
it.
lamp
listen to me.
and this thermos.
Y'all, the last time I got arrested by y'all stole my personal property, so I want it back.
Stay on face down on the ground or not?
I don't give a fuck. Y'all are
I
faggots.
thought you couldn't breathe. Relax, we'll sit you up.
I couldn't when one of you faggots was crushing my chest against the ground. Now you're not, because it's all chill, right?
Well, you probably should have complied.
And it wasn't chill when
Whichever douchebag you slammed me on the fucking ground when my hands were in the air. Fuck you, whichever one of you were.
Hey, let's say we're getting
this up. What's the charge up there?
Yeah,
Larceny.
larceny. Is he stealing drugs out of the box?
Yeah.
Hey, let's take him outside. I said I'll pop the door for you boys.
Give me my shit, bro.
You don't get your shit in lockout, dude. You go in the lockout. You go this way. Going outside.
Bro, my hands are stuck.
Hey, who's got his ID? Where are we going? I got
Is that a butter knife in
Yo,
his
wait.
vest?
Who's the cop that body slammed me?
Oh, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck was that?
You want a firework?
I didn't have knife.
What? My gun went off. Holy shit.
Oh, wow, nice.
Shut up. Everything's good.
Nice. Someone should shoot me, bro. No, a gun goes off in here. Oh, this court case gonna be easy. Y'all shot a gun in here?
Did the cops gun go?
My hands are fucking broken.
Yeah, Sig's got a
The
lawsuit.
Sig did.
Stop this. Nobody else comes in here. Yeah.
Was that your gun or my phone number?
It's still. I see it. It's still locked up. Hey, you. Say no thing. Let's go. Keep that secure. Yeah. Let's go.
My hands up. It's not a fucking I'm not resisting. I can stop right here. I just wanted to touch my hand, the handcuff.
We're gonna take them off in a minute. The cuffs are going on.
No, but just the left one.
They're tweaking it. Just stop.
Thank you.
He's turning colors.
The left, yeah, the left.
I know. I ain't moving.
I couldn't. I can't.
Stop moving. Stop.
I'm not moving.
All right.
Holy fuck.
No. Just relax and we're gonna loosen. Stop moving.
You're moving my arm.
We have to get to the unlock.
The left one.
We have to get to the.
All right. Besides entertainment, the real point of this video was the weapon going off in the officer's holster. Do we want to make a bet on which was it, Sig or a Glock that went off that was secured in the officer's holster?
That would have probably been
not
a
near it.
Sig P320, one of the original ones. Because those were
So Sig's good as long as you buy the right one.
Yeah, just don't buy the 320. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, you can get a 365, just not the 320.
Any Glock you get will be reliable. As reliable as a hammer.
229 or 226. But anyway.
I think Range was right. It was the first gen they had that issue with, and then they corrected it, and they haven't had any issues with the later gens, right, Range?
Yeah, that's correct. In fact, the first gen of 320 had some major issues as well, but they never talked about them because the YouTubers got a hold of them and they started complaining, and so Sig recalled every 365 and fixed the issue immediately before they said anything.
Okay, so the most reliable gun manufacturer between Sig Sauer and Glock, Range. If you had to pick between one of the two,
I carry a Glock. I carry a Glock as a life-saving device every day.
Smart man, right there. Tactical.
Yeah, I have a Shadow Systems, but it's a Glock pattern. That's what I carry.
Okay, Bruce Wayne.
Wait, are we saying what we carry, or
well, if you had to make a choice between a Sig Sauer and a Glock, straight up, which one is your safest pick?
Safest. I mean, I think it would depend on the
one that's
model.
not going to go off when it's just at your waist.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have the Sig cocked in your waist, then it's a toss-up. I would probably say Glock, though.
The plunger striker safety is a far superior design in the Glock. I'm just going to drop that in there.
Okay, so we got a non-answer, no response from Bruce. That was real mushy mouth of you. Well, it depends on the time of the day and the weather, and maybe it depends on the configuration of the
barometric pressure.
If I did a different type of holster, then maybe I could.
Well,
go
he's
with
from
this
North
stick.
Idaho, so.
And so let's go to James.
Yeah, no, I did say the Glock. I don't know that you heard that, but
No, I didn't.
it obviously does depend.
You lost
on
my
the
you lost
model.
my interest 25 seconds in with the meandering. Let's go ahead with it, James.
Love you, Bruce.
Sorry, I care about facts.
Well, I've never owned a Glock. I probably will never own a Glock. But in this case, I would choose a Glock.
You're still a good man, James. Fidgy.
Glock. Gotta be a Glock. Sorry, Q.
Big Ron.
Yeah, anybody who knows me knows that I'm not a Glock fanboy, and I currently carry a SIG. But in this situation with the 320 and the Glock, it'd be the Glock. You can't beat a Glock. They're a great gun. That you can't beat them.
You're a good man. Lawyer Joe, go ahead and give us your emotional decision.
Sig Sauer, P229, Enhanced Elite. Look at all your pores going on about the Glock. Ugh.
Hold up. I didn't say nobody here named a very specific. Well, I take this Glock over this Glock. A Glock in general.
Everybody knows the 320 had issues, and it happens to be the biggest buyer of the 320s were police departments. I like to think that wasn't a
In the U.S. government.
Okay, whatever. Police departments are the main users of the 320. I would like to think that's not a coincidence that they fucked it up and it just happened to go to the cops. Oops. But anyway, I love my 229 and I own Glocks. I own SIGs. You name it, I own it. Except for an FN. I don't think I own it. But anyway, I prefer my.
I didn't ask you for a general firearms review of all firearms that you might have ever looked at and which you owned in your lifetime. I'm asking you to make a decision right now between SIG or Glock. You had to get one blind. You don't know which model you're going to get.
My SIG.
Okay, so you're a gambler.
Yep.
I know what you're going with, John.
Yeah. Yep.
Looks like he's going to go with a Springfield.
Glock.
And I know Jason's answer and my answer are the same. But go ahead and you say yours if you want, Jason.
There's not even a reason that Glock.
Yeah, no,
Hands down Glock.
It was really a dumb question. It was designed specifically for Lawyer Joe. So let's get on to the show.
I'm sorry, I mispronounced it. It's C-Lock.
C-Lock.
Yeah.
This is recorded, right? You're an asshole, Joe.
Yeah, you'll have that. You'll have that. Hey, let's take a look at 21 feet. We've talked about this before. Here's 21 feet.
I don't know. This is what's the address of your emergency?
Yes, I have a child right here. She's with me. I'm in the parking lot of the police station. She's in danger. I have a knife.
What was that? You have a knife?
Yeah.
Why is she in danger?
Because I have a knife and I'm a dangerous guy.
Are you trying to hurt her?
Yeah. She's 3 years old.
Who is this little girl to you?
She's my stepdaughter.
Hold on. Are you in a
Wow.
car?
She's in the car. I'm right outside the
Good
car.
shoot, no bill.
I got to agree already on this one. There's a child involved.
Drop the knife, drop the knife.
Talk to me about 21 feet again. Pay attention to this.
Drop the knife, drop the knife.
He doesn't have time to say even drop the knife.
Is he in the white sedan?
Spending time.
Drop the knife, drop the knife. Watson, the 2-4 shots fired in front of the PD. You okay? Where? Knife's right here.
Knives down?
I got it.
No one outstanding? There's a kid in the car. There's a kid in the car.
We're coming. Where's the kid?
There's a kid in the car.
Nothing else on him?
Yeah. I shot him.
I assume he's DRT.
You? I saw
I shot him.
Okay. Take him aside.
You know, yeah, let's read this.
Wait, are these related? Because the first two didn't seem to make sense with this.
You know what? There actually may be a Joe Lanou editing error here. Let me go back. Okay, well, let me tell the story since I screwed it up there. The 3-year-old girl he was with is a stepdaughter to Arcio Sedano Gonzalez. That was his partner, wife, or whatever. She had been missing, and they were able to find her body. So he killed her and then came to the police station to tell the police that he's a bad guy because he's got a knife and he's going to hurt this 3-year-old. Police come out, and he makes ground on him real fast and gets blasted. So, apologies for the editing issue there. I think everything else should be clean, but I didn't know that wasn't. So I think everybody agrees this is a clean shoot, right?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of edge weapon stuff. Not lately, but been sick, obviously. But usually every week we do some knife stuff. I do some training on it, and it's amazing. Like, we get new students that come in, and they think that the gun is the answer to everything, right? That there's no way that that you can beat a guy if you have the knife and he has the gun. It's pretty amazing what a knife can do within, like you're saying, that Tooler drill, 21 feet. That's dangerous.
And I think that's a good example. I think that some people can't get that in their mind. Well, 21 feet's a long time. There's Jason has brought this up, the action-reaction time delay difference, that one has to process what's going on. Basically, that action is always faster than reaction. But that 21 feet can be covered very quickly, and an edged weapon can do a lot of damage in a very short period of time.
And kudos to that cop that was able to get 5 shots on him in that amount of time. That's fast. Yeah,
and if you could hear the audio, he remained very calm. By the way, this is he brought him to the police station. That's number 2 at the police station. That's a similarity that I hadn't picked up on yet. But let me answer Casey. Casey, yeah, the child was okay. The kid was in the car, unharmed. Unfortunately, the child is without a mother because his mother had been killed prior to him coming to the police station. But does anybody have anything to add to the situation before I go to Jason? I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. We'll get to some that we actually may have. We're going to have some we're going to talk about. I don't think that anybody's got cops did wrong on this. Does anybody want to talk about the edged weapon at 21 feet?
I would just say this as a self-defense standpoint, you have to really pay attention. If you think you're going to outpace a bad guy, you have to be paying attention. Man, that cop could have been the cop instead of the bad guy in that situation very easily.
For sure. That's why I always carry knives on me as well. Because again, sometimes that might be a faster and a more appropriate defense.
Like one.
Go ahead, Jason.
Just one quick comment. We discovered a training scar last week. So typically when we train handguns, we're teaching officers to kind of move parallel or to the side and create distance. And then with edged weapons, we saw the officers doing the same thing where they're moving to the side. Well, you're not really gaining ground by moving sideways. So with an edge weapon, we said, how about try moving backwards? And we noticed that the cops, by moving backwards with an edge weapon, it actually bought enough time that you can even change out your mag. That you keep that distance, you keep going backwards, just keep going backwards. You do not want to get in a fight, gun versus knife, less than 20 feet apart, because you are going to get cut. If you don't get off that X, you're going to get cut. And by X, I mean move your goddamn feet. Get off that position.
Let me ask this: moving backwards has its own hazards, from tripping and falling. It had, like this officer there. If that hadn't been at his police department, I don't know that his situational awareness would have been so clear that where his feet needed to be and how he stepped. Is that just something you're gonna? It's better to risk a trip and fall versus going sideways where it's a less likely chance. Is that the deal of it?
No, what I'm saying is by moving sideways, you're not creating distance. So even if you need to like run sideways, just get distance between that and return fire.
I got you.
I agree with you. And the shooting while moving backwards at a fast pace is not, it's not as accurate. But dump your goddamn clip, because this guy ain't going to stop. And if he's close to you, you are going to get cut.
Yeah, there's just a general advantage with a firearm is that it's a ranged weapon versus a knife, which is a close range. So you just gotta have those trade-offs when you're in an ambiguous range of from your opponent.
I just love how many times you said range.
I tell you what, I'll tell you, a firearm is its minimum range is the length of its barrel. It can be a deadly up close weapon if you know how to handle it. And that extended arm is not always the way they shoot. But in the army, they, I mean, to step on you, Jason. Just let me say this little point. In the army, and of course this is in the 90s, I know a lot of things have changed. That we worked if we had to move backwards, we'd always move back in kind of a buddy team, because tripping and falling over, especially in a battlefield where crap's everywhere, tripping and falling down was a real bad scenario in our opinion, or our thought at the time.
I was just going to say, I'm still not going to bring a knife to a knife fight. I'm still taking the gun every time.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'll take the gun.
I hope I never have to use my knife.
And that's up close and personal. That's a different kind of killing.
That's passionate, man. That'd be awful.
I tell you what, let's go to let's talk about some DWIs. That's something that somebody has got some experience in. I think maybe Shirley.
I haven't wanted to.
Well, I guess that could go both ways now, couldn't it?
66, 16,900 block East Fort King. 428 Uniform Bravo 37 Hotel in a red Bronco.
I didn't know there was any of those still on the street.
69th Avenue, still rolling.
Yeah, that's Marion. I think it's Marion, Florida. That's up there in the Panhandle. That's rural country up there.
Well, I tell you what, it looks pretty clean. It doesn't look like a junker.
That's what they call Floribama.
6646. He's not stopping. He's going to be for signal 1.
That's a good-looking Bronco, really.
Yeah, that fool's just going home, man. Let him make it.
Isn't that the rule? If you make it to home base, they can't do anything.
There are some that believe that. I even knew a deputy let a guy go because he made it home.
Ron, that only works in tag.
Hey, show me your hands.
Playing too much GTA.
With Bronco.
Show me your hands. Get out of the car. Put your hands on your head. Hey, put your hands on your head. Listen to me. Right now. You're going to get tased. You're going to get tased. Put the phone down. Drop it.
Well, that taser worked.
Not on the ground. Get on the ground.
Hey, when I saw this, I had to make it into tonight show.
On your stomach.
Successful taser.
Now. On your stomach.
Why am I being...
I'm going to tase you again if you don't get on your stomach. You ready? Get on your stomach. Listen.
Call the police, please.
Call
Call. I didn't do anything. I swear to God.
Call the police.
I'm mentally ill. I'm mentally
Put your
ill.
hands behind your back.
I didn't do anything.
Well, you're driving Ford, so yeah, you probably are mentally ill.
Call the police.
Did anybody ever call the police?
On the police?
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed up and tased him.
Let's see. Now, he had heart problems, mentally ill. He probably couldn't breathe either. And he did all that on some twisted tea.
Damn.
That's
lightweight.
Twisted
Yeah.
can do crazy things.
Yeah, well, I'm not
Not even
really
White
impressed
Claw,
with his
huh?
beverage choice. It wasn't like he was drinking some Jack Daniels. He went flippy on some twisted tea. This guy can't hold his liquor.
Out there drinking Zima.
Bartles and James.
Zima. I forgot about that wonderful mix right there, boy.
A little bit of Mad Dog 2020.
Without a doubt. Okay, so reasonable force is range. I don't know if this is your first time, but I want to go over this with you. What we're looking for from our panel members. You're going to be a civilian panel member. What we're looking for is, if you were on a grand jury, would you indict them for unlawful use of force, or do you think that the force used was appropriate and to the level needed to affect a lawful arrest? So, on this case, if you're sitting on the grand jury, would you say the deployment of the taser was necessary or not necessary?
I felt that it was within the bounds. He wasn't compliant, and it was non-lethal.
Did you think that taser was effective?
I would say it was effective. Judging by his locked open jaw, yeah, I think so.
Right. Tactical, what do you think? That's a no bill, our friend Range. What do you think, Tactical?
Yeah, that's a no bill for me too. Very effective taser, which is a rare. Yeah, I think that's enough said.
Bruce Wayne, what you got?
That's no bill.
James.
I don't know, man. That backdrop for that, yeah, it's no bill.
Does anybody think it's a bill? Joe, Lawyer Joe, does anybody?
Yeah, good.
No.
And I don't want to cut anybody off. If Fidgy or Big Ron, you want to make a comment on this one, you guys jump right in there. But
Yeah, can I get the video link, because I want to laugh at that guy getting teased.
That shit's funny. I don't care who you are. Florida, apologize. Be with the starving pygmies. And
He reminded me of some people I've seen on death investigations.
this is recorded space. You can go back and watch it anytime. I will say there's a kind of I don't know if it's a phenomena or there's a thing with tasing. If you tase a female, they typically don't say anything. They lock up and they're quiet and they'll go to the ground. But men will scream like babies when they're lit up with it. Have you seen that as well, Jason?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
And this guy locked up, but that must be because he was drinking the Zimas and stuff earlier in the night. He was more on the feminine side that night, and he locked up but what he did is what women do. They'll have their mouth open like they want to say something, but they just locked up and frozen tight.
Yeah. I may or may not have had a video sent of me when I did taser training.
I didn't take a live hit. I thought that was dumb. Why would I do that?
I ain't gonna lie. I screamed and yeah.
Jason, did you just admit that tasers work?
No, I did not.
I think he did, because you had comparative data there.
No, I'm thinking Taser called Joe and asked for this video to be played.
You're saying he's getting a kickback.
Look, I'm not saying they never work. I'm saying that it's not like you guys think when you watch CSI. It's like, well, let me take this DNA and drop it over here in this machine. In 35 seconds, I'll have an identical match. And who its great-grandparents were. It's not the way it works. A taser sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. But if you'll look at that, he had a good spread. When he lit that guy up, he did it at a good distance, and he got a good spread. One probe was near his shoulder, one probe was at his hip, and every muscle in between was locked the hell up. But they don't always work. And this guy's in the summer. He's running around in Florida. If he'd had on heavier, thick coats, tasers work, but they're not the end all. When people talk about, well, he should have used a taser first. No, what ain't got time for using no taser if deadly force is warranted.
We had ours about a month, and it was June. The guy had on a wife beater, and one probe hit the skin, the other one went through the shirt, and he looked at us He said, "Is that all this son of a bitch has got?" I was like, "Oh hell!" And it was on. And this dude, he was like, I don't know, close to 300 pounds. But yeah, they even with thin clothing or no clothing, it don't always work.
I did laugh when he said call the police. That actually, I've been there before, and I'm holding the guy down, and he says, he looks at his wife, says, call the police, and I go, you want more of us? Okay. So I got on the radio, said, start some more cars.
That's awesome.
All right. Anybody else? What's Derp saying here? Do I have to pay to speak? You don't have to pay to speak, Derp. But folks, we do take tips and donations. I'll put a link up to that for Cash App. Not trying to be funny, I mean, but we do. We put a lot of time and effort into putting this together, and if we do put on a good show, like you have good service.
I think he wants to be on the panel, but that is absolutely unacceptable.
Well, now hang on, Derps. Send me a DM. We can talk about it.
Let me know, because I won't show up that night.
Why? You can't face adversity? You can't.
No, he's intolerably intentionally ignorant, and I can't.
I'll tell you what, let's take a look at where do we want to go here? Let's go to a ground fight.
Kill him! Kill him! Yes! Hey! Kill him! I'm gonna shoot you.
Off of him!
Killed!
In the name of Jesus! I rebuke you! In the name of Jesus! I rebuke you! In the name of Jesus, I rebuke you!
Is this an exorcism?
In the name of Jesus,
Oh, no, now the
I
opposite
rebuke you!
Street.
In the name of Jesus,
exorcism.
I rebuke you! In the name of Jesus, I
The last
rebuke
time
you!
somebody
You
rebuked
let
in the
go
name
of
of
him.
Jesus, she got
In
shot.
the name of Jesus,
Yeah, shot in the head.
I rebuke you! In the name of Jesus,
She only got it off once,
in
too.
the name of Jesus, I rebuke you! In the name of Jesus, I rebuke
She had some
you!
demons too.
No! No! Let go! No!
I rebuke you.
Okay, let go. No! Now's their chance!
Let go. Let go now. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke you. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke you. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke you. In the name of Jesus, get my husband. I am going to.
He's a demon! Stop!
Is he saying kill him?
Get rid of you.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a demon.
Jesus.
In the name of Jesus, I
Kill.
rebuke you.
Kill him!
Go
Physical!
into hell.
Kill him!
Kill yourself.
Physical!
In the name of
Behind
Jesus.
the Toyota dealership! Fight the Service club! It's the devil! Kill him! Kill him!
Jesus.
Kill him!
Rebuke you.
Jen! Do not reach for it! Gun! Kill him!
In the name of Jesus, I rebuke you. Where's the
Kill him! Keep fighting! Keep fighting!
In the name of
Keep
Jesus,
fighting!
I rebuke you.
Where's his backup?
In the name
Black!
of Jesus,
Keep fighting! Keep fighting!
rebuke you.
Yeah!
I guess I'm not cut out to be a cop. I'd have stopped them both a long time ago.
Help me. Eric, I'm scared. Eric, I'm scared.
Jen!
That's not a good sound.
Get the gun! Get the gun!
Please help me, I'm scared. Please. You won't win. Jesus
You won't win.
Christ.
Let go!
Jesus, I rebuke you. Jesus Christ.
I made you.
Thank you.
Get him!
Why hasn't the
Let
cop
go.
shot yet?
Here.
He has shot once.
Not me.
Well, that close to the ground, you're gonna get serious
Shots
ricochet.
fired! Get him! Get him! Steal my gun! Get him!
No!
Get him off!
Jesus.
They pronounced her deceased. That's an odd way of saying it. She was dead. They pronounced her D-E-D, dead.
Joe, can you go back to the second page of that?
There's 2 pages.
Yeah, it
There were
went
like
kind of
3.
fast even for me.
Oh, my bad.
Thanks, Joe.
I'm like, I read fast,
I
but
thought, well, man, it was a video. I don't know about a page. I get what you.
There we go. That's the second one.
Y'all let me know when you finish sounding out the big words.
Yeah, thanks.
You know, some of us here are dyslexic.
Brother, I'm dyslexic too. I just don't wear it on my sleeve. It's
And 2 of us are from Idaho.
Oh man.
Okay, go to the next one.
Jeez, it must take you guys ages to read books.
Well,
I read
everyone's
really, really fast.
talking.
What's a book?
Yeah.
I
Gotta
listen to them. I don't read them.
You got to get down to like 10 pages every 5 minutes or so. Otherwise,
Okay. Look, the chick dies, and they book the other guy. He was booked for murder, attempted murder of a peace officer, mayhem, and resisting arrest with violence.
So he killed a cop before? I guess I missed that part.
I'm guessing it was felony murder because the woman was
Is
shot
there a
and
misdemeanor?
Yeah, is there a misdemeanor?
The hell y'all doing in Ohio?
Do you guys not understand? Look, we have murder, we have ag murder, manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, and then we have something called felony murder, which is while you're committing a felony, if someone is killed because of the actions of your felony, you are then charged with murder.
No, we just call that murder in Texas. So no, I don't understand Ohio law when they're
Okay, well, I can't help it that they have to simplify everything for you hillbillies, but that's how we do it here. So it's felony murder.
What's
so
the
I'm
difference?
guessing
What's the difference? If you kill somebody, you kill somebody.
well, here, because there's different charges and different sentencing that goes along with it.
Well, no, we just enhance it.
The point is, I believe,
that's essentially
if
what we
someone
did.
is murdered while the felony is being committed, you don't actually have to commit the murder. You're just charged with that murder.
Yes.
So, like here, it's felony murder and commission of a crime.
Yeah, he was committing a felony right there by attacking the cop and whatever weird shit he was doing. And because the woman died as a result of the felony the guy was committing, he is then responsible for her murder.
sounds like you guys make stuff
Okay,
up.
let's
Lawyers.
go with let's talk about her murder. Let's go to tactical engineer. What do you think, sir? No bill, indict.
Yeah, I want to know, Bill.
Feel like was reasonable. Range minded. What do you think? I know you
Yeah,
got
no
a
bill.
big heart up
Nope.
there in Goatland.
It didn't even make me faint. Yeah, no bill.
Okay, if the goat don't faint, you must no bill.
All right, get down McQuaint.
Big Ron, go ahead, sir.
Yep, no bill, good shoot. 2-on-1, officer's life is more important.
Justly said, Pidgey.
Maybe she fainted.
All right, well, let's go to James.
Sorry, I couldn't get off mute. No
Go to
bill.
Pidgey.
No bill.
James, what do you think, sir?
Well, I spoke up while the officer was still struggling before the first shot was fired, saying I would have shot them both. So, yeah, I wouldn't bill him.
Well, if I'd skipped over you, you would have felt slighted, and I wouldn't want to do that.
Sure.
Bruce B. Wayne, what do you
It's
think?
gonna be a no bill for me. I would say I think she had the right technique. I just think her rebuking method was wrong. Like she didn't quite have the technique down, but her approach was right.
Exorcisms are a tricky business.
They are.
It's hard to know if you got the right mix.
I didn't see a bell book or candle there. She was obviously
Lawyer
amateur.
Joe, what do you think?
No, Bill. I think the cop handled it probably better than most would have.
I think at some point I might have shot that dude in the face too. You get to the point where I'm just going to be tired of fighting you. And
Yeah,
exhausted
he's
from
grabbing
fighting
the
with
guy's
my
gun.
Yeah, I'm going to blast you. But so
I
I'll
mean,
give him-
even I agree with that. He's grabbing the guy's gun. He's physically yelling, screaming, "Kill him!" Yeah, I probably would have too. Hello, Joe.
You lose him?
Joe, did you faint?
Yeah, really.
Oh, how about now?
There we go.
He's back.
Big John, just go ahead.
No, Bill.
Jason, what do you think about this one?
Touch my gun, deadly force is authorized, no bill.
Right. If you pay attention to the beginning of the videotape, I said this a minute ago. I don't know if I was out on audio or not. I'm repeating myself. Somebody cut me off. But the officer encountered these two out on a public street, and we see in the surveillance video where they run into this empty parking lot. They go into the shadows behind a little kick out on the building, essentially behind a wall, and they wait for the officer, and he ambush attacks that officer. It's almost like when they got there, it's like, hey, I'm going to attack him, and you get his gun and kill him, and we're going to be done here. So good work by the officer. Okay, guys, we're going to get those are just the warming up. We're going to get into some decent ones here. Let's talk about a canine shoot.
There better not be a dog getting shot, Joe.
I don't make the videos. I just play them.
Okay, well, we had a deal.
Holy shit, that's ludicrous speed.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
Yo.
Okay, guys, if you're going to run from the police, do yourself a quick Google search, watch a YouTube video on threshold braking, and figure that shit out so that you don't not hitting these turns. You can't. Your speed's too high. You can't control it. You're losing control of your vehicle. It's dangerous. You got to run from the police. Figure out how to at least threshold brake.
But the key is probably doesn't have very good brakes.
It doesn't matter. Threshold braking works on anything. Just learn how to do it.
Just took a ride on Pepperville Road.
Right on Pepperville.
Oh yeah. Hey, get on the ground! Here! 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 Sell it!
Permits inbound.
Sell it! Sell it!
How's that? He's at National Cemetery Associates.
Here! Here! I go! Sell it! Stella! Get on the ground! Hey, get on the ground! Get on the ground! I can't hear! I can't hear! Hey, I see you, dude! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the fucking ground! Hey, there we are! You move, I'll fucking shoot you! Help me! I live here! John! Tell me we die! Tell you was going to come! I can't hear! Tell me what's going on! I can't hear! Tell me, John! Where's the feet? Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Please, please, help me. Please, sir, help me. I can't hear. I can't hear. I can't hear. I can't. Oh, please, God, help me. Please, God, please, get out of here. Oh, please. Oh, please, God, help me. God, for long. I can't get the thing up.
Okay, old boy's little tail is just a goat.
Please, God, help me. I can't hear.
Icon's not listening.
Icon wants that dude.
I can't do nothing. I'm pressing. Please, God, help me. I can't take me. Oh, God, please, God.
Nick.
I can't breathe. I'm around.
I'm cold for. I need you in there for one dog back. One shot back. Nick. Yes, sir. Hold on, hold on. Yeah. Hey.
Make that dog
life. I'm cold for. I got a dog going in. I need somebody else too.
Just wants to do his job.
Poor boys, like you got me all hyped up, and now I just gotta sit here.
This drags a little bit, but I want you guys to watch this and pay attention. There's some key events that have yet to happen.
Is the dog hit?
No, he's drove up.
He just wants to play.
Joe and I had a deal that if he was going to do videos where dogs got shot, I would get to do fights on there. Fuck the humans, dogs only shot.
Cats are okay though. No dogs.
Disagree.
No animals at all, except humans. Or an animal that's suffering because of it.
Come in through the back door. In the living room.
Man, that dog's making my heart race.
Sounds like he's got a tight grip on his collar.
Sounds like he needs to lay off the filters.
He's great. The one that shot right here. This dude got big. I didn't know he was in here, but our car came after him. He was trying to hide under here. Mad.
Aim breathing.
I'm cold for. What's up? Yeah. Should be over there. Gotcha.
T-top lights.
2340 GSW.
A-firm, one Barber Mike.
Obviously, they need to quit feeding the dog donuts.
I think the breathing for everyone is the dog.
Pretty sure the person who shot is no longer breathing.
I can see him
I was wrong.
Keep moving around over there.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Hey, stay right there. Don't move.
And that dark room gives me anxiety.
Like, how long does it take to find a light switch?
Right. Goddamn. Oh, good. Hey, don't move.
Wait, they're just gonna sit there and let the guy bleed out?
Where you shot? What? Where are you shot? I said, where are you shot? Where did you get shot? Where'd you get at?
What's that beeping noise? I got one on.
I think it's the oxygen tank. That there's an oxygen pump there.
Yeah,
The trailer, I figured it was a smoke alarm.
Yeah, the shot man in the pursuit ran in this guy's back door. The dog was biting on the homeowner who was just in his house killing.
Hey, come on. All through the back door. All through the back door. What's your name? Come on, bud. Talk to us, man. Talk to us.
So did the homeowner get caught, or did
Say something. Come on. What's your name, man?
Say that again, Tactical. You came in real low.
did the homeowner or assailant get shot?
The runner, I wouldn't say he's an assailant. I don't know if he was an associate of this guy and he ran to somebody's house he knew, or what. But the homeowner was the one on the floor getting bit by the dog. Yeah, it sounds like that hound could probably use some water right now. All right, let's talk about this one. Range, what did you see on this one?
Well, from what it looked like, the runner looked like he just busted into some dude's house and was hiding in the couch, is what it appeared to me, right? Kind of a scary situation, man. That cop running in there, he doesn't know what he's walking into. Luckily he had a dog with him, in my opinion. As far as the shoot's concerned, man, I don't know. That's tough for me. I've never been in that situation. I don't.
Well, let's talk about this. I know you knew the panel, so I'll give you the instructions as well. If you're sitting on a grand jury, every state may word it differently, but the standard for justifiable homicide is that a reasonable person with the knowledge available to the actor at the time, not later, We don't judge people what we found out later. So think of the toy
Off the
guns.
reasonable person test.
It's the reason. Would a reasonable person think that their life is in imminent danger? Would have a fear for their life and/or serious bodily injury, or a reasonable person would have believed that a third party's life was in danger or serious bodily injury. So that's the standard that we have to look at this. Did you see that in this video?
I think yes. I think there was possibility for him to do harm. Because the cop didn't know what was going on.
The standard's not a possibility to do harm, that one would believe. Now, whether the imminent danger is real or not, if a reasonable person would have believed it, it's their belief. That's what you're trying to prove in court, that a reasonable person would believe that this officer's life was in danger to use deadly force.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to go to Big Ron next.
I'm going to call this one a no, Bill. He runs into a dark room chasing somebody. With the way grand juries are laid out, I'm going to call this one a no, Bill.
Interesting. Tactical engineer.
This one's tricky. I'm leaning towards no, Bill, but I mean the homeowner, which was a third party, got injured pretty badly. It looks like the dog wasn't like following orders in terms of disengaging. So I'm not sure if that warrants a bill or not, but I'm kind of on the fence about that. Besides that, it was like a clean shoot. But
well, if you're on the fence, it's got to be a no, Bill. You can't say you wouldn't pass it along if you're that close, right?
Fair. Okay, so I would bill then.
You would send it to jury?
I would, only because the dog ended up biting somebody who was not.
But not for the shoot. You would do it for the assault.
Yeah, because that's still a use of force.
Okay, so for the shoot, you say no bill.
Yeah.
Okay. Veggie, what do you think?
Was he armed?
Can't really tell. Do you guys want to watch the engagement again in silent? It's playing now. He's under the cushion. He exposes him. Let me see your hands. Don't you move. I'm going to fucking shoot you. Cracks him twice. Airs him out another 3 times.
I'm going to go with a bill because he was cowered down. He was not coming at the cop or anything. The cop is the one who put himself in proximity. And it doesn't look like he was armed. He did nothing to defend himself. He was more cowering away from him.
Okay, so you've got a bill on this. We're gonna send this to a jury.
Yeah.
Okay, James, what do you think?
Well, I didn't actually see the guy have anything dangerous, and I don't necessarily see him doing anything in that camera because the angle kind of shifts out right as he's kind of getting up, so we don't really see what's going on. But because the dog is there attacking the homeowner, that's a third party in danger that he has to control, and this dude is acting unpredictably. Unfortunately, justified use of force, no bill.
Okay, Lawyer Joe.
I'm going with Fidji.
You know what? Let me
on this
pause
one.
you. Let me pause you real quick, Lawyer Joe, because I know you're gonna get on soapbox. Let's go to Big Bruce Wayne first.
I'm going to go no bill on this one.
Oh, Lawyer Joe.
Oh, I'm allowed to talk now?
You have my permission just for right now.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Lanu. I appreciate that.
Your timer's running.
I'm going with Fidji on this one because the guy wasn't making any aggressive. No, Buck, we will not indict the dog. The handler is responsible for whatever the dog does. Anyway, he goes into a dark room and he sees this guy, right? And is he sure? As soon as the cop said, here's, there's this guy, I didn't even know he was in here. Are you kidding me? So you just shot somebody, you didn't know who else was in there, you're just shooting somebody? Absolutely not. I'm indicting that boy all day long. You went into a dark room, you didn't know who you were dealing with, who was there, so you just shot somebody who wasn't making any affirmative assertive, whatever you call it, movements
Okay, well,
toward him.
let's go with he shot somebody that he couldn't identify. This guy was wearing dark pants, white tennis shoes, and a white T-shirt, and he literally chased him into the house. Would you not believe that the guy that's got a couch cushion covering his body and trying to conceal himself would be the person that you're a reasonable person wouldn't believe that that's the person he went in there to chase?
I don't know. He didn't see the other guy there at all. It could have been the other guy. That could have been the homeowner freaking out, thinking he was being robbed.
The other guy's a skinny white dude on oxygen.
Okay. I'm not okay with him just going in and shooting when he's not 100% sure.
All right, well, look at the screen.
Okay.
Let's watch him run in. This is what the officer sees. This guy getting out of the red car that he's been in a pursuit with. So he runs into the back door of this trailer house. Officer goes. He hits the door. Fur missile goes with him. He's lost sight of him here. He could have heard some sound. We don't know, but he lost sight of him. Or the dog's going there. That makes sense as well. He announces himself. Checks his corner. Comes around the corner. Dog is now on homeowner. Eating him literally. And here's a guy with the same clothes, same build, same complexion as the guy that ran in there. Would you not think a reasonable person would believe this is the guy you're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the cop even said, "I see you there, man."
Okay, so if you can take that part of your argument away, is it still an indictment?
Well, no, if you can take that is exactly, I guess I didn't see or pay attention to the very beginning where you got a good, clear look at it. So I just kind of paid attention to when the dog was let loose and the guy was already around the thing by then.
Well, it's good. No, it's good when the grand jurors pay attention to the important stuff.
I said I just missed that part. But look, I'm going to go with the safe thing and indict cops most of the time. You know that. No, but in that case, no, if you could confirm that was that guy, it really concerns me though that the cop was like, I didn't even see that guy that the dog was eating. He didn't see the guy the dog was eating. Isn't it your job to pay attention to, situational awareness? That upsets me. I don't like it.
Okay,
so I guess
show me where that guy was threatening.
What guy?
The criminal guy. I mean, he's down there. He's covering himself. He's hiding away. He's not making any movements towards the cop, is he? I didn't see any. It seemed more like he was kind of bowing away from him.
And I've got it up. I'm clipping through the part where the light's on the suspect while he's on the couch after he's uncovered. You can see the dark pants, the white T-shirt, and the white tennis shoes.
Yeah, I'm not questioning whether or not.
Running. Well, I get that. I'm just pointing out. I've got it there to see that. Where it's currently frozen at, you can't see the right hand, but you can clearly see the empty left hand. But you know what? Let's hold off on that. Lawyer Joe, you're no bill on that after.
Yeah, I'm going with. I would absolutely bill for the assault because that was
we're talking about the shoot. Talking about the shoot. Dog's okay. Homeowner, sure.
I'm still questioning it because I don't know if deadly force was necessary there. I'm with Fiji on this. I'm questioning this part.
Can I get an answer?
Breaking and entering. Escaping,
well, going basically off what I know right now, the guy was not acting aggressively towards the cop. He wasn't doing anything dangerous. Deadly force was not authorized. It was not justified. So I would bill him.
Okay. Just for the deadly force is authorized is a movie term.
Whatever.
It's either justified or not justified, and everything's handled on an individual basis. But let's go to John Cox.
It is not justified in this situation.
I don't know that if. Okay, so that's the indict. That's what we got, and that's an indictment. Indictment. What do you think, John Cox?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it. I didn't see anything in his hand. I don't see that it was justified.
Jason.
This is, in my opinion, completely justified. He just got in pursuit. There's felony number 1, put the public's life in danger. He broke into a house. There's another felony. He's trying to conceal himself. What I'm seeing is an assertive movement. It doesn't matter if he has anything in his hands or not. You take the totality of everything here. This is a very unlit room. The officers are walking in. Dogs attacking somebody that he doesn't know. This guy's a homeowner at this point. Doesn't know if the guys live here. when you played the video and he said, "I see you, come out," that assertive movement. If I'm that cop, I'm going. Just the movement alone, you don't need to see a gun. It's everything that just happened prior to that. My hair is on the back of my head. I'm not getting shot. So my question is, did the officer feel that this guy that was hiding after committing 2 felonies present an imminent danger to both him and the innocent person in there? I'm no bill on this all day long.
I want to run it through one more time. I want everyone to listen to everything that's going on and pay attention to the timing on this between now and the 5th shot.
Ground. Hey, get on the ground. Get on the ground. I got here. I got here. Hey, I see you, dude. Get on the fucking ground. Get on the fucking ground. Hey, there we are. You move, I'll fucking shoot you.
Did anybody see any movement?
I saw an empty hand when he slapped himself on the hip.
Okay, let's go a little further. And then the final 3 shots. So everybody's going to we got 2 for indict, and everyone else is a no bill. Does anybody want to reconsider, or they're going to stick with that?
I'll reconsider. I'm going to indict.
I'm not going to actually answer on this because there is a backstory on this that we're going to go into. But if that's everybody's points, let's get to it now. Let me find it. There's a lot of it. This was like the full video the whole time on the scene. Woo! That deputy don't miss a free meal right there, does he?
I think he's eating some cornbread.
And Zimas.
All right, here's the story. Read up.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's hiding under a couch cushion.
And I actually agree with
violence.
I actually agree with that being fired. I don't know if it was his domestic violence case or how he handled a domestic violence case. Casey's saying, show him the gun. There was no gun there, Casey. I never saw one. It looked like the guy was not the running and fleeing part, but once he was under that couch cushion, it looked like he was complying to me. But I get where there's a lot going on in the officer's mind going in there. But at the end of the day, I think I'd have to send that to a jury to let them make the decision. I went back and watched it a couple of times, putting it together. I keep going back to the point where he popped off the first shot. He said, you know, and I know every police officer said this many times. Don't move. I'm going to effing shoot you. Doesn't mean that we're quick on the trigger after that, if that makes any sense. It's more like it's just something we're going to say, and we mean it without a doubt. I mean, if you make any furtive movements, but that doesn't mean if you twitch a muscle, we're gonna put one in you. Situation dictates. But I agree with that. I would stand it with going to a jury trial. Anybody want to make a comment before we move to the next one?
I think this is a good video where because you clearly had like half and half, but I can't say that I wouldn't have done the same thing because I wasn't there obviously, but I get where Jason's coming from too. I mean, I've been squeezing a trigger before, but didn't pull it, but so I get both sides of it, but on the calm side,
John.
On the calm side of it, I mean, I still, yeah, I mean, I would have sent it too. I mean, I hate it, but
Yeah, no, I get it. I don't know if this officer had some other issues. Sounded like there was another incident that was an issue for him. But I do believe when officers have things that aren't adding up, being an officer is a privilege, and there are some people that with even the hint of a lack of confidence, they shouldn't do it, in my opinion. But, Jason, do you agree with how the agency handled it, or you think that?
I would need to know more. I mean, this is kind of a shotgun blast of a bunch of facts. I'm just looking at the video, and I can see why he shot. And I put a reasonableness into it. Why is this guy fleeing? Why did he break into a home? I'm seeing bad guy, and he makes an assertive movement. If I'm in that moment and with that lighting in there, yeah, I would need to know more what was going on.
Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, in Atlanta.
Like a little taller today.
Okay. We was looking for a fanny pack.
It's like a blue little like something. I don't know.
We got cameras and things on. Where's your injuries at, man?
Like from my finger, all type of shit. Like,
Do you need a ambulance right now?
no.
We got no service in here. He's probably on 4th and where?
He's running a Peachtree and 7th. That's the one right, Peachtree and 7th.
Towards 7th? Where?
Just come down Peachtree, he's running towards you.
Oh yeah, I got him. Hey, where you going? Where you going? Yeah, I got him. Hey, where you at? Hey, shots fired. He just shot at me. Hey!
Copy shots fired, 19.
Hey, what are you doing? Wait, no, he's shooting at me. Hey!
It's gonna be. Can you see where they're going? Copy, so you're out.
Fall before he ran behind the building.
Location. Copy, Peachtree and 7, 63. We're good.
That corner after an ambush to make you think.
I'm behind the building.
He's right here.
Hey! Put your fucking hands up! Get on the ground!
Where are you?
I got him. Get on the ground. Don't you move. Put your hands behind your back.
Hey, where you at?
You got me? I got him. Put him on your back. When the cousin. 504, I got him. I'll put him in custody right now.
Looks like the officer has some good long-range shooting.
And some bravery running towards
Are y'all okay?
That guy is fast as shit too. The way he just pulled up, got out of the car, and took off running like that.
Only thing making fire is he was teabagging him.
504, I'm fine. He shot at me, but I think I'm good.
Yo, he literally teabagged.
Get up! I can't get up. Think I'm playing with you? I'm trying.
I'm tired. Can you help me?
I'm playing with you, bro.
Code 63.
I like it. Can you help me? Hell no, you just shot at me.
504, I'm walking with him now. Walking back to the front. We're walking towards Peachtree right now.
Right on Peachtree.
Pat his ass
Also,
down.
copy, I got a 69 recovered. He has a bullet wound to his right arm, right forearm.
Copy Mill's gonna be.
Get up, bro.
Copy Mill's gonna be shy.
I think it's the first time I've heard 69 for a weapon. Normally it's 53.
-5 radio. 79.5.
He's having trouble breathing.
Shot at me.
I'm really impressed with that cop shooting that he hit him in the arm from that distance.
Better lucky than good.
I was on 5 units, copy at 6-7.
I can't. Get. Hey, I'm not playing with you, bro. Get up. I'm going out. I'm going out. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't breathe.
3503, Miss.
Oh, there it is. I can't breathe.
That's a problem.
Hey, check me, bro. Check me.
He's gonna be shot to the arm,
I can't breathe. Mitchell, check him. Check. No. Roll that. Make sure he gets
Get that fanny pack off him.
Stand by, 6-7.
Good blood sweet.
I'm good. I'm clear. I'm clear. I'm clear.
Let me see.
Hey, bro. I'm clear. I'm clear. I'm clear.
I'd be like, hey, y'all need to quit rubbing on me. We're good.
You're good. I'm good. You're good. I'm good.
Radio race at 3503.
Let me touch you.
We gotta put her.
I mean, it's one of my
Suspect shy. No officer shy.
The next guy wants to come over and rub him down.
But then again, I don't know what team he plays for, so.
Turn around.
I can't breathe.
He's having trouble breathing.
That's because he ran. It's shot.
He just rolled over on his stomach and then said he couldn't breathe.
That's not a SIG.
If that's a SIG, that could have been. That may not have been intentional shooting. It may have just gone off all many times by itself.
Yeah, man, he should sue SIG for that one.
Okay.
That would be a good argument in court.
I'm going to see if SIG will hire me to work for as their in-house counsel.
Be like, for sure. No, I didn't shoot at that officer. That gun just went off by itself like 5 times.
In the direction of the officer.
Okay. I'll let us get through the reading part. We have Civic Crisis saying nice things. We appreciate you, Civic Crisis. Hope you enjoy the show. And folks, retweet it, repost it. Let other folks know that we're here doing this, and we still have quite a few videos to go through. Brains, what's your opinion on this? And guys, we don't want to hang. I say we have a lot of videos to go to, but we don't have a whole lot of time. So
clean shoot, no bill.
Good deal. Big Ron.
Good shoot, no bill. And like I always say, like, share, leave a comment. Let's push the algorithm, guys.
Appreciate you, Big Ron. Tactical.
Good shoot, no bill. I commend his bravery for like running into those shots without hesitation. That was crazy. Yeah, like, share and subscribe. Get these out there for more people to see.
That's the first comment I've ever heard for a police officer. But yeah, that cop was on it. He was quick to get out. He absolutely had the bravery that law enforcement required by a law enforcement officer. He went and encountered the threat.
His PT.
Yeah, no, he was absolutely in shape. He handled business. Veggie, what you think?
I'm going to even give him bonus points for that. Ooh, like he was pissed that he got shot at. That kind of cracked me up right there.
Yeah, you take a situation like this and go 3 years down the road and get that in front of a jury. Everybody's been cooled down a little bit. That sometimes doesn't play well for an officer. Shows that they're raging. But Bruce, what you think, sir?
Yeah, this is going to be a no bill for me. I like that. It seemed like, from a rookie standpoint, looked like good procedure.
Lawyer Joe.
Good shoot, no bill. From a legal perspective, I'm all in too. That was as good as it gets, I think. And when he did the whole ooh, it was more of he maintained complete calm though, but he was like, this motherfucker is shooting at me. No, he is not. And then he chased him down despite knowing he was being shot at. So I'm all for the cop. He did a good job.
Okay. John Cox.
No bill.
Jason.
No bill. One criticism, the arrest, I would have waited for backup a little bit. And then the arrest was a little quick for me. Slow down, pat him down, check for injuries, cuff him with a team. But no bill. The cop impressed me. I'd hire him tomorrow.
Well, now hold up. Well, you saying slow down to the point of restraint, or are you saying slow down to the point of getting him up and walking him back to the street? He should just stayed there and waited for officers to come to assist him?
I'm saying slow down. Once you see him and he's laying down on the ground, you're by yourself. He just shot at you. Let's slow down a little bit here. I'm going to keep you at gunpoint. I'm going to get some backup, and we're gonna take you into custody effectively and do it the right way. But I'm being critical.
Okay, but no bill. And good, honest police work looked like happening there, right? The woman gets her stuff stolen. Police down the street catches the suspect. They chase him to the point of gunfire, but he gets his man, and good guys go home. It's a no bill for me. I think it was a good shoot, very interesting shoot. Let's go to 7-Eleven and a dog.
Right.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Gun!
Out of me just ran through the store.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Gun!
They could have shot that.
305 out of me just ran through the store.
I knew that was coming.
Yes,
Keep bothering in the right direction. You just want to see my anxiety go up. That's awesome.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Gun!
So the person in the hoodie was his wife, a 37-year-old woman, Hannah Woolard. The dog's name was Major. And he was a stolen dog. He was kidnapped and was returned to his parents.
Yay, happy ending for the
He'd
dog.
been a prisoner of these crooks for 7 months. And he was liberated there that night at the 7-Eleven.
All right, then I'm okay with that. He's probably traumatized, though.
Going out of your way to make Joe happy.
Well,
No, he's not.
Some counseling and some Prozac, and we'll have to just deal with it the best we can.
No, he's going out of his way to make me anxious and pissy.
Okay, so we've got a guy who's got a stolen vehicle, several burglaries. He's wanted, wife and a stolen dog in the car. Nice little pursuit happening. This is in Colorado. He hit some spike strips, and he decides to take it to the 7-Eleven for a fresh Slurpee before he goes to jail. And they gun him down inside the store, killing him, and then they charged his wife with whatever I think they could charge her with. But I'm sure some of the conspiracy to commit some of these crimes or committing some of these burglaries. What do you think, Range?
Clean, no bill. He
Tactical.
just wanted to waste the juice.
Yeah, I would say clean, no bill. I don't really like the backstop, but you know, the guy had a gun. I'm surprised he didn't shoot. I'm really surprised.
No, I believe he did.
He did? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he banged off 2 rounds before it started coming at him.
Okay. But yeah, that was definitely clean. If somebody's under fire, if somebody's shooting at you, you can shoot back.
We appreciate your permission on that. We like to stay alive when people are shooting at us. Pidgey, what do you think?
Yeah, I know, Bill. That was pretty obvious. And if he stole the dog, glad he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad we can make straight professional decisions in here tonight. Big
Yes.
Ron, go ahead.
Good ventilation, fly it.
Bruce Wayne.
Man, I love my dogs, but Joe and Fidgy love dogs. But yeah,
I'd literally
so
throw
happy.
you under the bus for a stray dog. Just so
Yeah,
you know.
well,
damn.
I love you, Bruce. I'll keep you alive, buddy.
You too, Joe.
Hey.
I throw all y'all under a bus.
Yeah, well,
That's
you
all
know
right.
what?
Just mental note: don't stand next to a bus around Joe.
Just so you all know, I know how to drive a bus, so we're all safe.
It's no bill for me.
Lawyer Joe.
Absolutely no, Bill. They should have shot him more for stealing that dog, son of a bitch. No,
What
it
if
was
you
a good-
told him
it was a
to
clean
protect
shoot
him
either
from
way.
abuse? What if he saw the dog being abused and the dog got returned to an abusive household?
Then the cops are at fault for
Just
returning.
cheering for that dog to go back to its abusive owners.
I'll take the dog there. There will be no abuse.
And John Cox in North Carolina. What do you say, sir?
No bill.
Jason.
No bill.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything with it. I thought the officers actually did pretty good. I'm a little impressed with their marksmanship. There was a lot going on. They were shooting through windows. There was some backstop issues, but you've also got his wife who's got a head down duck, and she is essentially going to where her husband's at while they're shooting her husband. So I'm going to give him some marksmanship points for that. But,
I'm going to give him some credit on just the communication too. The one guy up front yelled "gun, gun, gun" and kind of alerted everybody else. They did a great job.
I thought it was good. I think that was Thornton County Sheriff's Department. I think it started in one jurisdiction and went to the other, and this is the jurisdiction they're in, Sheriff's Office. I think Thornton County.
And they both shouted the same commands at the same time. Love it.
Well, that's just awesome. I'm glad you approve.
Yeah, me too.
It's time to go.
Communications. I'm calling from DeKalb Community Corrections. We had called in earlier about an attempt to locate somebody who is on a GPS anklet with us. Mm-hmm. He's on the PFW campus without permission. Mm-hmm. I wanted to call in and give an update. It appears that he may have gone to his ex-girlfriend's house and taken some things, and she made a report about that. But I wanted to let them know that one of the things he supposedly has taken is a Glock 9mm, so he may have that on his person.
What's he got?
Down. On the ground.
Watch that crossfire.
On, drop what's in your hand now. Hey, watch out, gunfire. Watch out, opposite arm. You gotta.
Juwan, get your hands up now.
Get your hands up.
Juwan, get your hands up.
I wasn't clear. Repeat.
Let the chief know what's going on.
Juwan, get your hands up or you will be
And that lady
tased.
is going to pass PT in her life.
Do it, go! Drop it! Drop it now! Drop the gun, Juwan!
Put it down.
Juwan, drop the gun! Shots fired. Drop it now! Drop the gun, Juwan!
Put it down.
Juwan, drop the gun!
Well, what do you think, Range, about Jawan and his actions that day?
Yeah, I think unfortunately it was clean. No bill. He had a gun. He was a threat to somebody.
Well, he was prohibited having a firearm, and he had an ankle monitor on. He was supposed to report, and it sounds like they were probably going to arrest him. And so they traced the ankle monitor to a location that I think he'd had an issue with the ex-girlfriend where he stole the gun. I think he had an issue with her, and I think there was probably a protective order. It wasn't real clear, but it sounded like there was. But so you're no bill?
Yeah.
What do you think, Big Ron?
I'm kind of on the fence on this one a little bit. Yeah, he had a gun. He was walking away. He didn't raise it. So, and it was definitely by the note that we read suicide by cop.
Let the chief know what's going on.
So,
Come on, get your hands up.
I'm going to call it a no bill, but I'm still a little edgy on this one.
He definitely had the firearm in his hand, and as he's walking away, and he's just a twist and turn, I think.
I agree. He is just a twist and a turn from raising the gun, but he still hadn't raised it and pointed at the police officers yet. So
okay, so you don't think that because of that, these officers should not have been in fear for themselves? Or
no,
others?
I did not say that. I just said I'm edgy on it, but it's a no bill.
Okay,
they were completely justified.
Okay, it just doesn't sit well. Go ahead and take another hit of that bourbon. Big Ron will come back. Go ahead, Pidgey.
Bourbon's good.
Get you a drag off that cigar and think about this for a moment.
I completely agree with. Did you hear that?
I did. That's all you want to say? You just agree? That's pretty cut and dry for
With
you?
Ron, yeah, he was right on target. It didn't set well.
Oh, okay. But you would still no bill it?
Yeah, I would no bill it, but I wouldn't be happy about it.
Okay. And Derps
not
is
unhappy enough to bill it.
Okay. Well, it's not about how you feel about it, folks. It's does it meet the standard or not? Derps is saying spelling problems. Did I miss some spelling problems? And yeah, you may have some typos with me, Derp. Sorry about that.
You're right. It's not about how I feel about it. It's 100% no bill, but it doesn't sit well with me.
Okay. No, and I understand that. I understand.
Yeah, it's gonna be no bill for me. Yeah, no bill for me as well.
And I think Casey feels the same way, that he could possibly walk from that area to where there were more people populated, putting other people in danger because of his actions. Lawyer Joe?
I got to go with Fidji and Ron. At least they didn't shoot this one in the back. I think the initial shot came from the cop who was on the side, who was like perpendicular to the guy.
Would that have made a difference?
It does to me, because I don't like to see them shoot people in the back.
Would it make a difference to the legal standard?
No, which is why I said I agreed with Ron and Fidji. But with him walking forward like that and holding the gun the way he was, I mean, anybody could have walked by and he could have lifted and shot an innocent person right there and then. So, I mean, it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I think in the end, they did the right thing. I wouldn't bill him.
Okay. John, what do you think? How would they fare in North Carolina, in your opinion?
That would have been a no bill.
Jason?
I would love to bring you guys through a training session, to be completely honest. You got cops surrounding this guy. He's got an ankle bracelet on. They have a legal reason to be there. He's got a gun in his hand. Good Lord. They can't just walk away. And he's not obeying commands. I mean, it's like, where's your line in the sand? At what point do you say enough's enough here? I'm not going to let innocents get hurt. I'm not going to let bystanders get hurt, and I'm not going to get hurt. This guy is not following commands. Most reasonable people, and probably in this space right now, if they were in that position, they would have dropped the gun and turned around and said, "Don't shoot me."
I have a question, a serious question, Jason. What if the person in that position was like hard of hearing or deaf? Like, I mean, I'm dead serious. What if they had no idea what you're saying? Then again, you would think if they saw cops, they would be like,
he can still see that there's cops around and their guns are out and he has a gun in his hand.
Yeah, okay, I was
A deaf
yeah.
person would even drop their gun. I just.
But I'm just saying, so not immediately following commands might not be intentional. Most of the time it is, but it might not be. But you're right. I mean, there were 10 cops there.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a.
Joe, he was also an ankle bracelet, so they would have known if he was deaf or not.
That is very true.
Yeah, don't forget, folks, it was a probation department in DeKalb County that called. It wasn't even the same jurisdiction called to have this guy taken into custody because he was at a location he wasn't supposed to be. He was prohibited from being there. I think his ex-girlfriend or ex-relationship attended that school, and there was some sort of restriction of him being there. But the weapon he had, he actually broke into her apartment and stole the gun from her. She wasn't there, but he stole the gun from her. She's the one who's reporting the gun missing. And I'll go back to it's 21 feet, action's faster than reaction. I think the officers absolutely had a reason to believe that their lives, that imminent danger, because he can spin and he may not, you may gun him down, but he can spin and get some shots off rather quickly. I think that's a no-brainer, no bill. I have no issues with the law enforcement on that. And I sleep well at night, especially this guy had a note in his pocket. It was suicide by cop. He was going to force the shot no matter what happened.
Yeah, I agree. I would say I kind of agree with Ron and Joe. It's like definitely no bill. It's suicide by cop. But you know, it doesn't sit right. But obviously, the police were justified for doing that because, as you were just saying, Joe, like there's only so much risk they can take for themselves and the general public.
No, okay. Like I said, I think that was a clean sheet. I think the officers did a fine job. Let's go to Houston.
That's it right there. What's going on, boss? Hey, don't come close, man. Hey, what's going on? Okay, hey, let me see your hands, big dog. Let me see your hands.
Hey, man. Hey, chill out, bro. Chill out. Nah, hey.
Get out here, let me see your hands.
Get out. Hey, stop, dude. Hey, fucking stop. Drop the fucking gun, dude. Drop the fucking gun. Drop the fucking gun, dude. Drop the fucking gun.
Get down.
Drop the fucking gun now.
Right now.
Drop it.
Drop the fucking gun.
Drop the gun. Drop the gun, dude. Drop the fucking gun, man. Drop the fucking gun.
Shots fired.
George 81. Go ahead, 81.
A shot fired. Suspect went back into the building. There's a female inside with him.
Dispatch, shots fired, 752. Tell me to start the business way. And I have the units in our code one. The air still closed.
Judge, back up more. 722, right? Hey, that might be it. Hey, what's going on, boss? Hey, don't get close, man. Hey, what's going on? Okay, hey, let me see your hands, big dog. Let me see your hands. Hey, hold the air real quick. Hey, hey, get out here and let me see your hands. Hey, drop the fucking gun. Drop it. Drop the fucking gun right now. Drop it.
Drop the fucking gun.
81, send me some units. Drop it right now. Drop the fucking gun. Drop the gun. Drop it. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. 81 shots fired. George 81.
Go ahead.
We got shots fired. Suspect went back into the building. There's a female inside with him.
You know, they didn't show that, but how did that garage door get closed? Why would the officers let that happen?
Pues yo entiendo, señora, pero queremos saber que usted está bien.
If he doesn't have any weapons in the bathroom, he can come down and open his door. We can go in. So you just need her to come down, open the garage door.
Si no quiere salir está bien, señora, pero de perdido puede venir para abajo para abrir la puerta y nosotros entramos y usted puede estar ahí cuando nosotros entremos también.
I like to say I love the fact that the subtitles are in Spanish when they're speaking Spanish.
Yeah, I didn't have time to do some translation there, but I thought the same
What's
thing.
going on?
Are you guys, who are you guys, man? I'm sorry about everything.
Tell him we just want to get him some medical assistance.
Hey, so we got the ambulance out here right now, man, but they're not gonna go inside until we secure you. Okay, so we got the help here for you, but we just got to make sure that you're okay.
Can't be like a doctor like Bob, man. I don't have any guns, man. I swear to Jesus, like, I'm Catholic, I'm fully Catholic, man. I believe in God, and I believe in a higher purpose, man.
Okay.
And I hope you guys do too.
Okay, yeah, we do, man. Okay, but
we're not gonna hurt you.
We're not gonna hurt you. Okay, what we want to do is we want to go inside. Okay, once we go inside, we want to make sure that your mom's okay, and then we want to make sure that you're okay, and then we're gonna bring you out, and then we're gonna make sure that EMS takes care of you. Okay.
But dude, even though I sound okay, man, deep inside my soul, I'm highly schizophrenic, psychotic, and paranoid, man.
Well, we can get you help for that too, man. But I need.
Listen to me, buddy. I'm sorry to sound so demeaning or something, but my fixture, I've studied a lot of things, and disability,
we don't know if
this curse, it gave me a lot of really similar things, and I analyze things, and I see things differently, man. And I'm also a musician. Musicians get to use all of their brain, man. That's beautiful. But fuck, what was I saying?
So you don't have any more firearms? Is that what you're telling me?
No, man. The cows scare me, man. And I was only outside because I'm trying to protect my mother from aliens, man. And they're fucking me up, man.
Okay. Well, let me.
Sleeping in my yard.
Hey, Jesus. Yeah. Let me ask
Damn
you this.
smoking aliens, man.
Are you hurt?
Butts
Right
everywhere.
now? Like physically?
Drive anybody crazy.
Like 4 times, but it's side shots, man. I'm fine, but I am bleeding.
You bleeding?
Okay. Are you bleeding right now?
Kind of not, man. I guess I'm God, man. I don't know what the fuck. I got shot in the butt, and the butt is sticking out, dude.
Okay, so how many wounds do you got for sure that you know?
I got 3. I got 4, man. One in my arm.
Okay.
That's not even bleeding. I guess it's goddamn. So I got one in my butt, but it's got a bullet in it.
So tell him you need to get him medical assistance. Tell him to get her mom to open the door so we can get him.
Bleeding, but I'm fine, man. I'm fine.
Okay, all right. Hey, Jesus. Hey, do me a favor. Tell your mom to come and open the door, man, so that way we can come and get you the help that you need.
But, brother, I am highly afraid of cows, man. I do not want them around my mother, man. Please, man. I know a lot of things. I know there are robots, man. And I know that they chose through time.
You guys are robots now?
Look, man. Nobody's gonna hurt your
Now
mom.
we're gonna have to kill him.
Nobody's
He's
gonna
about to
hurt
seek it
you.
out.
Okay.
Wait till he finds out about the pigeon.
We need to go inside.
You did not hurt my mother. I love you, dude. I love you for that.
Okay, then tell her to come and open the door, man. So we can have.
But dude, who are you, man? What's your name, man?
My name's
I'm
Felipe.
just trying to get to know you, man.
No, my name's Felipe, man.
Tell him you guys. Sergeant.
Yeah. Nah, man.
Hey, tell him you also have 2 sergeants out here that's concerned about it.
Hey, I got 2 supervisors out here, man. I got 2 sergeants right now that are concerned about your well-being.
¿Puede bajar, por favor? ¿Puede bajar? ¿Puede bajar?
A lot of shit going on, huh?
Hey, the one we're going hands on.
Where's the mom? Just tell HSD.
And that cop got shot in the elbow. See that bad wound?
Where's he shot at?
I'm grabbing him from you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who hit him? You or?
I think Flip.
Okay.
I didn't get the discharge.
Okay, so the
That's
union
supposed to be
should
Deadpool on his elbow?
You good?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Okay.
I don't know. That's a weird place for a tattoo for a cop.
Yeah, it looked like a mistake.
Hey, whose shops are right here? Where's HFD coming from? Oh, right there. Okay. Hey, over there.
I think this is where the tape is.
You guys can carry it down. Come on, guys.
If we carry you guys.
81, we got him detained. He's being carried over to HFD right now.
So it kind of turned into a barricaded person call once they got there and the rounds flew in the garage. His mother's in there, and they're not really sure what the status is there, other than her life could have been in danger as well. Okay, he's charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault on a public servant by pointing the gun. But the range, what do you say? Was it justifiable use of force in the garage with the officers? Did they meet that standard of a reasonable person would have feared?
I believe so, yes.
What do you think, Tactical?
Yeah, they did. No, Bill.
What do you guys think about the way the officers handled it after that?
I think they handled it perfectly.
I mean, do you think we had a mental illness situation there?
Yes, absolutely.
Those bloody aliens smoking.
He's a real smart dude, and he's on to things we don't know. That I'm going to check outside my door. If there's any strange cigarette butts out there, I'm going to start watching the skies.
Well, maybe he was talking about illegals.
That's a solid point you just made there. It was Houston. Could be illegal aliens, literal illegal aliens dropping at his doorway. Be mad too. But what do you think, James?
I think all you coppers are robots, but no bill.
I wouldn't say that on social media. You're going to wind up suicided. Can't let everybody know that all cops are robots. What do you think, Big Ron?
Yeah, it's good shooting, no bill.
Veggie?
Yeah, no bill.
Lawyer Joe?
Yeah, I think I didn't see him raise the gun at the cops, but the angle was kind of weird. So if he did raise the gun, then they were 100% justified.
Say he didn't raise the gun.
No, the description said
No.
did.
I said if he did not.
Oh, if he didn't raise the gun, then no, I don't think they should have shot him.
Right? Because it's you have all the time in the world to react to someone raising their arm.
Well, when it's somebody like that,
happen?
they had plenty of cover.
That zero cover. You want to go back and look at that again?
Wasn't there? There was a vehicle right there.
Well, hang on now. Let's just take a look at that.
Joe, I want to put you through training to see this stuff.
No, I went to law school. It's good.
That's great.
Hey, what's going on, boss?
That's the only perspective I need. Is the legal one.
Well, now you can't say that, and then other times talk about your police academy training.
I went through the police academy.
Well, I know, but you stand on it. You can't say you can't stand on it in some spots and not stand on the others.
I only ever use my.
Okay, look,
legal.
this is the first officer out. There's a bad guy in the garage. He's there on his knees with a bulletproof vest. Where's our cover?
There's a car right there. There's another side of the garage.
Is he behind that cover?
No, he's not. That's his fault.
But he would have time to go to that cover if he were to raise his arm with the gun that's in his hand right now. I'm asking, look, what I'm asking you is, you don't think it's reasonable that officers discharge the firearm prior to the gun being leveled at them?
No, just having a firearm. Again, this is kind of goes back to the airman thing. He had a firearm. If he didn't raise it, he is perfectly within his rights to have a firearm within his own home.
Okay.
So they can't shoot him for just having a firearm in his home. As soon as he raised it and made like a threat.
How about when they say drop the gun? They got to call for this particular person. This is not some rando just driving around. They get a call for this guy that's brandishing a firearm, wearing a bulletproof vest, and acting out of sorts. And they get there. Hey, man, what's going on? Hey, put the gun down. Drop the effing gun, dude. So at what point does he still maintain his Second Amendment rights here in this exact situation? All things considered, all the information that the actor or the shooter in this case would have been available to them. What's all that information that the officers going in the computer in their heads?
And as long as he did not raise the gun, he has not done anything I mean, brandishing may be illegal, but he's on his property with his gun. And until he pointed it at the cops and made that aggressive movement, he hadn't done anything wrong. Again, other than like, if I don't know the brandishing laws in Texas. So he hadn't done anything wrong. And they were, as soon as he started to raise his hands up, like making an aggressive move, they were 100% right to shoot him. But
so how long does it take for them to here's my point. How long does it take them to raise the gun and pull the trigger? How much reaction time does an officer have?
I don't know, but
Seconds?
you don't get to, it doesn't matter. You're in that position. You put yourself in that position being a police officer. You can't just go around shooting people who are holding guns.
Police officers don't put themselves in the position to take bullets.
No, but you can't go around shooting people who are at their own homes with guns, their own guns. You cannot. You can't do it. You violated his Second Amendment, his Fourth Amendment rights right there, because until he raised it, he raised the gun. I mean, it's no different than the airman who answered and lost his life because he had a gun on his.
It's 100% different. In fact, there's no similarity.
There's a guy on his own property
inside their house with a gun.
And until he raised it, they did not have a justified reason to shoot. As soon as he raised it, they did.
All right, well, we're going to take this in the after party. I want to go to Jason real quick, but we are just about out of time. But great show, guys. Jason, you want to just like leave some kind words here so we can jump into this in the after party? Because I've got some more to talk about on this one myself. Go ahead.
Completely justified, Joe. You're sorry, but you're wrong. Justified 100%.
You know what? That is my stance on it. I think it's 100% justified. Folks, we'll talk about it in the after party. Great show. Great comments for our listeners or viewers, excuse me. Those who are not aware, we always do an after party. We're going to do an after party tonight. Give us about 10 minutes. We'll have this thing fired up, and we'll continue the conversation there. Anybody wants any of these videos or anything like that, shoot me a DM if you want to go over them again before the after party so we can have a conversation. But Joe, would you like me to shoot this last video and give you an opportunity to look at that again before we jump into it? Because it's not going to be pretty. All right, with that, folks.
Hello.
No.
And did you ever get any money from Maya Lansky?
I never got money from any of those fellas.
None of those
fellas. None of these that I've been reading about, or none that I knew. They never gave me anything.
None of the machetes?
No. I don't even speak to it. I mean, I met that Charlie once or twice. I don't even talk to him.
You don't like him?
No.
Night Court with Joe Lanou, live on X.
Also known as Duck Corella.
I refuse to answer on the grounds of made intent to
You got any business?
I refuse to answer on the grounds of intent to criminate.
You have any profession?
I refuse to answer on the grounds of made intent
You have
to
any
criminate.
occupation?
I refuse to answer on the grounds of made intent
Are
to
you a
criminate.
known racketeer?
I refuse to answer on the grounds